Hi, so it's been a long time. We got a little unwell in between. So we were supposed to come back with videos sooner, but it's got delayed. So now we are showing you some nth hour Christmas gifts that you can add on to your original gifts, or you can, make separate gifts out of them. These are some Christmas baubles that we've made. And these Christmas baubles, we're just showing you how they look once they're finished. So we'll show you how to make these baubles and then convert them into keychains if you want, or bag ornaments also if you want. And so just to give you an idea, and we'll also show you, if you have time today, to how to make those coasters that we showed you last time into small pouches like coin purses, or something to keep your lipstick in, that sort of thing. So to begin with the baubles, as usual, we'll start with our magic ring. So we're doing it in blue and orange yarn, just be a little bit of color that is different. We've taken 4-ply yarn, Vardhaman Brilon here, and you can take whichever yarn you're comfortable with, 4-ply or 6-ply, whichever you feel like working with. So the magic ring, in the first double crochet, 3 chains. Then we put 10 in these, 15 in these, 2 double crochet in the magic ring, 15 double crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once you made 15 double crochets in the magic ring, then we do, as usual, we do the slip stitch through and through, yarn through and through, and then we start the second round with 3 chain, which is the first double crochet. So what we are going to do in this round is add 2 double crochet into every alternate stitch. Okay, so the first one I put in 2, and then the next one I'll put in 1 double crochet, then 2, 1, 2, then 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet in this one, 1, 2, then 1 double crochet, again 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, then 1 double crochet, then another 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2, and then 1, and then 2 in the last one. And then again do the slip knot and close this. So this becomes like you can already see it, curving a little bit and becoming like a cap, like a small cap, right? So we want to make this a little bit better, so the third line, we're just going to put 1 more double crochet in each of the stitches. So you can see I'm putting in 1 double crochet, and as you put in 1 double crochet in each of these, you see that it's turning and becoming more close, like a very small cap, basically, like very small cap for a tiny human, you know, that sort of thing. Very, very tiny human. So here. So what we did in the first round, we put, you know, this is the base, and then we increased the size of the round in the second one, but we didn't want it to become too big, so we didn't do every double crochet in every stitch. We put it in every alternate stitch, so that it's got a little bit of tight curve, but it's bigger than this one. And now we want it to become like really tight, so we're putting only one double crochet so that it, you know, it doesn't get very big and becomes a little bit more closed in the sense that it becomes like a walnut, half a walnut shell, you know. So here we are closing this, okay. And we're snipping the yarn off. We close the thing and we snip the yarn off. And we'll make another one of these just so that you know, you have an idea of what. So I'm sorry the video got stopped in between. So today we're going to show you how to make Christmas baubles. These are the baubles that we made. And this is the nth hour gift that we are packing in. It took us a long while to come back because we weren't really all that well. So we have the Christmas baubles that we're making, and we are also showing you how to convert these Christmas baubles into, say, keychain or a bag ornament. So this is one half of the Christmas bauble. I'm going to show you the second half of the Christmas bauble. So this is again magic ring, and we put 15 double crochets in it. So the first one is 3 chain, 3. So we've already made one half and we're putting together the second half now, okay? So second, 15 double crochets in this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you pull the tail a little bit so that it becomes close. So we did 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, then 10, and 5 more in this. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I got a call from some spammer, you know, because of which the earlier video got disconnected. So I'm just showing you now this one, the second half. It doesn't matter because we're showing the second half also, the other part of this also from the beginning so that you have an idea. And the 1, 2, 3. So every alternate one we'll put 2. So second 2 double crochets in this. In the next one we put 1 double crochet. Then again 2. Then again 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1. Then 2 double crochets again, and 1, then 2 double crochet, and 1, and finally to the last one we put 2 double crochets. Okay, so this is our second half coming along. We close this by putting in a slip knot through and through, and then the final round we've done 3 rounds here, so we'll do 3 rounds here as well. So in the final round we just do 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. 6. So now we just do a slip stitch and close the third round. So this is what it is now. Finished off. Snip the yarn. You have now got 2 halves of the bauble, okay, that we're going to make. We're going to be joining them together and filling them up with scrap yarn. Okay, so joining, I'm using orange yarn because orange I will do embroidery with as well. So like here I've used the same yarn for joining and then use the yarn for embroidery, and similarly for this as well I've done the same thing. So I'm going to be doing orange background with orange embroidery, and you'll see how it goes with it, you know. So we're just going to line up the 2 ends, and the first, okay, okay, and then all these 3, just put them in between these 2 so that they get you know, they go inside and they're not visible from the outside. Okay, so this is how it will look. And just before you close the bauble entirely, I will show you how to add stuffing inside so that it becomes stiff. You don't want it to be like squashing like here. It's getting squashed, right? So you don't want it to get squashed. So there is a little bit of opening here. And we will put yarn scrap in it. You know, you can put toy stuffing as well in it, but I have a lot of yarn scrap which I have to use. So I'm using scrap yarn. You know, like the odd bits and that get saved, or you know, or they're cut and they're not big enough to go in any new project. So yarn scraps. Yarn and thread, and because we do a lot of thread work as well, so a lot of that scrap is also there with us. So this. And while it might look a little bit of, you know, like a little bit too long, once you start embroidering it, it will get very compact, you know, a little bit more. Not too much of stuffing inside, but just enough, you know, so that it doesn't squash. But it shouldn't get, if you put too much stuffing, the stuffing will come out when you embroider it. Okay, anyways. You get the idea. If it does come out, you can always push it with the yarn needle, with the flat end of the yarn needle, you know, just push it in. So now the stuffing is inside, we're going to close the mouth of this bauble that we're making with the same yarn, orange. And so just with single crochet we are closing the mouth of the bauble. So you can see that's come out. A little bit of yarn stuffing has come out. There, pushed it in. Then again and again, and we come to the last one. We do one more in here, and we do a slip knot in the first one. And now we have to make a little bit of loop so that it's available for hanging. You want to hang it. Make the loop a little bit longer because we are wanting to make it into a bag ornament or something else. So here, make it a little bit longer. So we put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, a little bit longer. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So this is the loop. Okay, cool. So now we just close this off. Sorry. 1 second, hang on. Yeah. So we're going to be closing it now. And we close it, we just sort of do a double crochet again in the last one, in the penultimate one, not the last one. Then we pull this through, slip knot in the penultimate one, and then we just, okay. So this thread we can always pull it inside, and inside. And we push it in again. So this is the bauble that's now ready, and we have a big enough loop, so if you want to like put it in a bag, you can just loop it on the handle. And now we're going to embroider it, and towards the end I'll show you how to add a tassel to it in case you want to make it into a bit of a bag ornament, So just give me a minute, I'll just get my yarn needle. Yeah, here's my yarn needle. I thought I couldn't find it in my usual place, so I just put it in my... So like I said, we are going to be using orange yarn to just do so now we're going to be doing orange yarn embroidery on the bauble. So yarn through the needle, just knot a little bit, just a small knot. Getting a lot of spam calls for some reason today. Apparently everybody wants to sell me some spam for Christmas, So the video is getting disconnected in between, but nevertheless, one phase is over and we're going to show you how to do the other one. So first of all, we're just going to put this through and take it out on the other side. So what happens is that your yarn, the one that you're embroidering with, gets nicely wedged in between in all the scrap that you put in. Then we just do first chain stitch. So chain stitch, chain stitch again, third chain stitch, fourth chain stitch, hang on, I'll just do this. And a fifth chain stitch. That'll go in here. Okay. Then we're just going to do another one here. So the same place we'll do 3 chain stitches, okay? Just to give you an idea of how it'll look like it'll be like a flower, like a little bit of a half opened flower sort of thing. So these designs are not thought of, they're not premeditated. They're just what comes to my brain when I'm doing things, and how I want the eventual product to look. So so here 3, then I put this in and I take it out here, and again 1, 2, again, and 3, and again 1, 2, here, and the third one. This is the third one, sorry. Yes, third one, yeah. Then we do 3 here, 1, the basic premise is that your bauble should not look too empty, You should have enough embroidery on it so that it has a bit of it looks colorful, and it looks full, basically, full of whatever color embroidery that you're doing. So here, and then you do complete this again on the side, and similarly we'll do the other one. So I just have to add yarn here. I'm going to put it out on the other side again because I don't want it to get undone. Okay, so this is coming along now, and we put more orange yarn. We complete this side, and we complete the other side, and I'll show you how to put tassels on make tassels and put tassels, everything. So again, this side. Here. My bauble is very mobile. So, 1, sorry. 1, and that's the thing, if you take too long a yarn will fold on itself and form a knot. This is 2, and this is the third one that we're going to do now. You can do any version of this similar sort of design if you want. This is what basically I've tried to do here. Now I put this in and we take it out the other side. Okay, as you can see, there's a yarn bit sticking out from the previous embroidery. It's actually a leftover from the. So you just snip it off instead of just, because we still have to work this side. So snipping it off. This goes in the yarn, scrap yarn stash. So here we are. Again, 5, 1. 2, a lot of spam calls and they're just disconnecting my videos. It's very, very irritating. 3, four, and 5. So this is the first round done. And move on to the second round like last time. Again. One. Two. and 3. Again, 1. This is the second one. And this is the third one. And then again, one, two, three, third one. Now, fourth flower. One, two, and just a little bit of poking out this stuffing that's poking out. Just push it in with your yarn needle, okay, whenever you see any stuffing that is coming out. And the final flower. Then now we'll show you how to make a tassel to hang, or to, just generally add to the look of the entire thing. If you especially want to use it as a ornament for a bag or a keychain or whatever, it's quite nice that way. And there is the second one. This. And the third one, this, okay. So this is done, the embroidery is done. We're just going to poke this out, the needle out and the thread out from this side. In case you want to use this, leave it in, because in case you want to use this for joining in your tassel. So this is your bauble. So you see how it's squarish and it's become firm and this sort of thing. And this is your bauble, exactly like this fellow here. And we're going to be adding a tassel to it. So we'll add orange tassel itself. So what we do for tassel is just generally smudge and 11 loops around my finger. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 of these, and you just cut the yarn. And since I've left the yarn hanging, so I'm just going to use it and make a knot for, okay, yeah, so we sew this in, and again, in, and again. Now just put this in so that it gets knotted. Okay, there's a knot here that is there, and again another knot, becomes extremely well tied, and then finally just pull it out, and just the same length just cut this yarn. Okay, keep this aside. Then all of this, you just have this like this, smoothen it, and then so this is what it becomes eventually. It's like a bag ornament. If you want, you can put a, instead of putting a loop here, you can put a keychain here, you know, and use this as a keychain. So this becomes a nice little bauble come keychain come bag ornament, you know, that you can gift along with your main gift. So we can do the same with all of these in different colors. We've not done it yet, but we will do it and put it on Instagram, and you can see it in the evening how it'll look. So this is what it is, and this is done. And we have, this is your bag ornament slash keychain slash bauble Christmas gift that you can add to your main gift. So this is one of the items. Please subscribe to our channel if you like the content, and do like this if you like this process of making the bauble, and leave your comments if you want anything specifically to be shown on the video, like any toys or bags or anything that you want us to teach you how to make. And we are getting a lot of demands about craft kits, so we will be putting those also online, so you can have a look at that as well. And you can order that through our website or our Instagram or mini Swiggy. You can do any of that, this thing. And we also have a website and products running, so please follow us on Instagram as well. And again, subscribe and like us here on YouTube. Thank you so much.